All righty. So, new microphone. Um, that definitely should make a difference. Assalamu alaikum. All righty. So, I don't know how well you can hear me right now. Let me see if there's like an option to like completely make the audio like proper. I want it to be as uh visible as possible or as audible as possible. Um, so there should be like a way because right now it's like it's okay. I have to like you know be very close to it. Um, but okay, think we're good. We can begin. So we need to start off by you know um, making sure that the questions that we have are in line with the syllabus. Right? It's a very extensive syllabus for both anatomy and physiology and pathology and biochemistry. So we need to align ourselves to the syllabus and nothing else. So I'm gonna rewatch the stream to see how my audio sounds before we move on to other ventures. I hope that's fair. I think it's pretty okay. Like I don't see that there's any like disruption or problem. Um, right. So let's begin. Um, so we're going to start off with the male reproductive system. Let's see. अब मैं थोड़ा दूर हूँ तो कितनी अच्छी आवाज आ रही है. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's hear. So start off. So yeah, I think there should be a way to. Let me see. सर में मसला क्या आ रहा है कि ना मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि it's not picking up my voice as well as I would like it to pick my voice up. You know, it's not too direct. Anyhow, where were we? So, male reproductive system. I think the first question that we should be doing is definitely in regards to that. I know, like, of course. Um, so, what should that question be? So, the first question, of course, is let me, yeah, let's cook up a couple of questions, right? So, okay. Um, right. So the first question, of course, is what are the divisions or the major anatomical divisions of the male reproductive system? So the answer for that should be, uh, you know, there are four divisions, right? So broken down, so four major parts. Let's list them. First off is your testes, which is the primary sex organs, or you could say the gonads. Second is the duct system. So that includes the epididymis, the okay. Now the question is, like, do we add detail? Should we add detail? Is there a need for detail? Um, that's an okay question to ask, right? That's completely fine to ask. Um, but for the sake of simplicity, let's keep the answers rather short and simple, right? So epididymis, you have your uh, vas deferens, vas deferens, you have your ejaculatory ducts, and then you have your urethra. Right after the duct system, you have your accessory glands, seminal vesicles, prostate gland, and then of course your bulbo urethral glands. And then of course finally you have your external genitalia, which has your penis and scrotum. Alrighty. So I think that's like a good base, to start off with. So you have the male reproductive system, you have the major anatomical divisions, you have four major parts: the testes, the duct system, the accessory glands, and finally the external genitalia. So I think it's good to add an image. So let's look up the male reproductive system. I wonder if I'll get, if there will be any problems um, for showing all of this on YouTube. Okay, that's interesting. I did not look up the cow's reproductive system, and I did not look up this as well. Okay, fair enough. Um, let's see, let's see. What's a good picture to add? I mean, there's so many, right? Uh, this looks to be like the most well-rounded one. Yeah, this has everything, right? So scroll. Yeah, this is perfect. This has got everything in it. We can just plop it down here. Sort of resize it, I suppose. Like it's a bit too big. Uh, Center align it, and this should be bolded and black. Okay, and then of course इसका क्या है कि हमें इसे थोड़ा सा 1.1 कर लेते हैं, right? So set it. Alrighty. Okay, perfect. First question done. Major anatomical division of the major reproductive system. I think this is good to go. Um, so what are the follow-up questions that can be asked? That's a good question. I think, of course, you must start off, uh, you know, with more detail now. So another possible Viva question could be about the testis, right? Um, so the next possible question that can come up is basically the coverings of the testis, right? Um, so that is question number two. Describe the coverings of the testis. Incorrect. anatomical order. Fair enough. I think I should do one thing, and that is change up my setup because right now I have a big monitor in front of me and then a small monitor on the side. That is causing me a bit of problems, um, which is not necessarily what I want, but that's fine. We'll work with what we have. Um, anyhow, so I describe the coverings of the testis in correct anatomical order. So I think there's this awesome video about it, right? Which like the mnemonics awesome as well. The mnemonic is some damn Englishman called it the testicle, right? So I want to make it a bit yeah, let's use AI, right? Um, let's use AI. Let's make this exceptionally cool. Let's pick Ben Stokes, right? Because why? I mean, technically, this guy is not an Englishman, just to be fair. So who do we pick? England cricket team. Interesting. Who do we pick? Who do we pick? Jafra. No, Jafra's from Barbados. Uh, Joe Root's English. Joe Root's the only one that's like English, English. Uh, but Joe Root's nice. Let's pick Ben Stokes. Um, let's see. Ben Stokes. Funny. Ben Stokes. Funny. That's a very dumb thing to search up. Okay. What can we pick? Okay. I don't know really. Let's just pick Ben Stokes. Let's find a nice picture. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a crazy picture. Um, or this. I mean, those are some. Ben Stokes, Big Bed. Interesting. Okay, I like this picture. It's a really good one. Um, yeah, let's give it this. Uh, Fluid file. So, um, let's write up a prompt for the thing, right? So, write up a prompt to generate me an image of the mnemonic for the layers, for the coverings of the testis. The mnemonic is some damn Englishman called it the testicle. I wanted to have a reference to cricketers, cricket, and getting hit by a cricket ball to those parts. I want you to include Ben Stokes, right, in that as him being the Englishman. And then I simply paste that picture. Okay, let's see what it comes up with. Let's see. So that's the problem, right? I cannot focus. Uh, you know, it's just yeah, insane. Uh, okay. Um, can we ask it to reference and include person in the image? Okay. Let's change it up. Okay. Let's see. Let's get it. Let's see what it comes up with. It's loading Nano Banana Pro. What? Uh, Interesting. Okay, so if I don't include the name, um, if I don't include the name, show the person. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. Oh my God. Why? Never. That's crazy. Okay. Let's try again, I suppose. Let's see what it comes up with. Why can't it help me with that? I don't get it. Uh, oh, interesting. Maybe if I, okay, why don't we just use the original prompt and let's see if it can. Oh man. Hmm. Redo the prompt such that it passes the, you know, barrier. Let's see. That's sad. Uh, 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 Let's try again. Surely, bro. Come on. You have to work. Okay, looks like it is functioning and it will make me that image, which I'm very much looking forward to seeing. Focusing on structure. Let's see what it's thinking about. So, okay. Interesting. Surely we can make this funnier and more educational at the same time. Have it be so that the testicle is the cricket ball itself, and this whole infographic is basically depicted in a cricket stadium slash pitch. Okay, let's get it. This is going to be so crazy. Um, okay, now we're just wasting time, aren't we not? I think we are. We are wasting quite a lot of time on this. Uh, no, so it does not. Yeah, so this one more alteration that this should Show a cricketer being fit to make it more realistic. Okay, that's how we do it. Anything to remember? So, some damn Englishmen call it a testicle. So, you have some, which is skin. Englishman is external spermatic fascia. Or, sorry, dam. That dam is for dartos, a muscle. Then you have your called is cremostatic fascia. Uh, it is, hmm, okay. Remake it to include both bats, batter, and bowler. Okay, let's see. Um, yeah. So you have internal spermatic fascia and tunica vaginalis, which is the parietal layer, and tunica albuginea, which is the visceral layer. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Man, that's not decent. Surely we can make it better. The person getting hit is wearing a helmet and holding bat. There's so many things to like look out for because you have to, you know, that's the thing, right? So good prompt engineers, they know what they want and they know how to say what they want in the first try. My problem is that I don't know what I want, so I'll make errors, right? Um, okay. Uh, Fair enough. That's a good picture, I must say. I mean, it's okay. I understand it. It's a fair enough picture, right? It makes sense. Uh, sure, there are better ways to make it, but yeah, downloading full size is taking a while, is it not? Um, it is. Uh, let's see. What are the oh test kids there? This is just as good. Yeah, probably use this as well. And you know, fair enough, fair enough. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have this, and we have a much better picture as well, don't we not? We do. There we go, mate. Whoa, crazy though. Let's go. Okay, that that replaces that one. That's crazy. Uh, okay. Alrighty. I'm sure we can get a picture of Ben Stokes being picked on. Okay. These are some good pictures, are they not? Mm, interesting. Either pick this one or this one. Uh, uh, uh. The thing is, my guy's been hit many times. It's quite sad, actually. There's so many good pictures, right? Uh, this is a good picture too. So let's be reasonable and have this mnemonic. Alrighty. So skin, dartos, muscle, fascia, external, spermatic, fascia, some dimension called it, so cremasteric muscle, hemispheric muscle, and fascia. It for internal spermatic fascia, so tunica vaginalis, and then the testis themselves, tunica and Virginia. Okay, awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Let's of course add the original image as well, just to make things, anatomically accurate. Uh, Come on, bro. Yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Love it, love it very much. Okay, awesome, awesome. Okay, so um, yeah, two questions down. Incredible, I know. So next question is going to be pretty straightforward, and that is the um, yeah. So the testicular blood supply. So blood, what is the blood supply of the testis? Uh, that's a good question. You know, what is the right? So what is the blood supply and venous drainage of the testis? So The blood supply is the testicular arteries from the abdominal aorta, and then venous supply is actually, quite the thing, right? So you have the testicular veins, which form the campaniform plexus that drains into the right the campaniform plexus drains into the right testicular vein, inferior vena cava, left testicular vein, left renal vein. Okay, awesome. Perfect. Um, yeah, we need to know some stuff in regards to our lovely, uh, you know, thing here, right? We need to know a couple more things before we declare ourselves competent, right? Um, okay. So there are two pathologies for the testes that we need to like know. That is the quick okay. Whoa. So okay. टेस्टिस के हवाले से ना कुछ हैं like मसले. So there's varicocele and then there's testicular torsion, right? So we need to know those things as well. Um, yeah, fair enough, right? So, and like the questions that you can be asked is, of course, what is the lymphatic drainage? Or, yeah, let's skip that. Sure, why not? What is the lymphatic drainage of the testis? Um, Actually, not much that you need to know. Uh, Very simple answer. Para aortic lumbar lymph nodes at the level of L1 to L2. Question number 5. That is the nerve supply of the testis, nerve, nerve supply. What the hell is nerve? Um, and then of course this is the testicular plexus, sympathetic fibers from T10 to T11. Okay. Um, yeah. So next question, of course, like is basically about what is varicocele, right? That they love to ask that question. Um, so varicocele is a normal dilation of the laminiform plexus, usually on the left side due to renal vein. Um, consider it like a congestion. Say it. So it feels like a bag of worms on palpation. Okay. Now the seventh question is what is testicular organ? Right. So it is the testing of the spermatic cord, cutting off blood supply of the testis. It is a medical emergency. Fair enough, right? That is a quite sad um emergency, right? So sudden, like you would have presents with severe, sudden and severe unilateral stroke. Okay. Quite sad, right? Um, yeah, and that's it, right? So it's acute. It's an emergency. Um, Cremostatic. I think that's it, right? So cutting off the blood supply of the testis. Okay, I think for the testis, this is like a pretty good amount of content, in my opinion. Um, of course, next up is questions in regards to your spermatic codes. So we'll discuss the spermatic code accordingly. Shall we? Yeah. Let me, add a couple of pictures here and there. Make this red, make this red, make this red, make this red, and of course make this red. Okay, let's see. Blood supply of testis. Awesome. Let's just add whatever nice picture